It's almost cuffing season and f***ing season. Let's go. What else did you guys think cuffing season meant? Did you really just think that they put cuffs on each other and just walk around? You poor you. Today we're going to be talking about the sexiest Middle Eastern fragrances for the fall time. You guys, these are absolutely the sexiest ones. I missed making this list, bro. I love this season of fragrances. So let's go ahead and get started. I can't even wait to get into this. When it comes to honey, I'm an absolute addict. I'm from Yemen, and we're known for our honey. Honey and grapes, but honey, I bleed. Honey, I drink. And honey, I'm home. With Janan tobacco. This stuff is incredible, bro. Sticky honey that's covering this leaf, fresh leaf of cigar-like tobacco. It smells like Guerlain tobacco honey, or honey tobacco. And Guerlain honey tobacco smells like Tom Ford's tobacco vanille, overloaded with honey. So they're all kind of piggybacking off of each other, but this is the one that did it for the cheapest. Performance is there. It smells incredible. I love this stuff. Projection, performance, it's next level, bro. It smells like it has a combination between like dried fruits, honey, tobacco leaf. And when it comes to the price point, these are like $35, bro. If you don't get this, it's incredible. Smells like the fall because of the leafy green nature and then the sweetness of like coming back home and maybe having some pie. Next one is by Khadlej, and this is called Titan. Titan is Stronger With You Parfum Inspo, and Stronger With You Parfum is a great take on that chestnut style of DNA with a lot more of this smoky-like roasted accord. This one is toned down a little bit in comparison to the original and including with the performance, but this is 12 plus hours. This is 8 to 10 hours right out of the box. So you're not getting a chump. This absolutely performs, and it's one of my favorite beginning, at least for like the newer fall Middle Eastern fragrances to come out. And one of my favorite Khadlej, aside from, I don't want to blast this again, I've put it into a lot of lists, Zayan. If you haven't seen this, you might want to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. That's also really nice. But for now, these are the sexiest ones. Next one is none other than Liquid Brun. It smells like this fuzzy style of spiced vanilla and woods. This smells like Altair. It's got a lively dose of white florals to kind of help it from going into just this rich and syrupy nature, and this actually lasts and projects longer, which is outrageous. That's why this one got a shit ton of hype, and it smells really nice. Next fragrance on this list smells like a more expensive $400 fragrance, Xerjoff Naxos. On discount, it's probably $200, and it has what looks like a honey style of bottle and honey scent. Honey, lavender, and tobacco is what this is all about. Lavender usually has this foamy, creamy-like texture. Think about shaving cream, gentlemen. When you go and you put it on, usually the scent is lavender. That's what this has, with the inclusion of that green tobacco and a sweet dose of honey. Masculine, very gentleman-like, but also sophisticated and sexy because of the sweetness. The main difference between this and the original one is going to be that the original has a touch more citrus and the green note in it is a bit more crisp. This is still 87 and 87 to 90% close, but it's absolutely better than anything on the market today, and it blows out Vue Elegant, which we had for quite some time now. So it did its time. It did really well during its time. This next one is borderline niche. I've not smelled anything like this. The experience with this was great. I was at the airport, got complimented by security who took me back to their office, and it was a whole ordeal because I lost my passport. But it's called Matin Martin Rad, and this has a unique combination which smells like suede, musks, woods, and coffee. I've never smelled anything like it, but if I had to put it in a family of fragrances, I would say something in between like Essential Parfums Bois Imperial, maybe with touches of something from Baby Cat, and it even reminds you of that peppery, musky nature you'll find in PDM's Castly. It's not fresh by any means, but that's just giving you a little bit of a rundown of what it smells like to me. I think it's worth every penny. If you like peppery, suede style of scents, it's a really good one. Peppery, suede, musk, and coffee. Unique. That's all I have to say about this one. Really good. Next one by Swiss Arabian, powdery vanilla and woods. This smells much better than what most people have been. Hold on one second. Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Benz Club Black is basically a take on this whole Middle Eastern vanilla fragrance, which in itself is a musky, dry, peppery, and powdery style of vanilla. It's been done by Oud Elite, Arabian Oud, even Swiss Arabian, Junaid, and then Mercedes-Benz Club Black. but my favorite, and one of my favorite, is going to be Swiss Arabian for a multitude of reasons. Number one, it's an extrait, so the longevity is there and some. Number two, it's unisex. And number three, the price point. The premium packaging on this stuff, I love it too, man. You can actually put this up with some of your niche bottles as well as some of your designer bottles too, versus something like this that's plastic. This is not bad. Don't get it twisted, man. It's a really good fragrance, but if you think this is good, this one's even better, boys. Simple as that. Next one is underrated as fudge. This is some citrus from blackcurrant, zingy ginger, which is crisp and attention-grabbing, and then as it dries down, it has this ambergris and vanilla combination. It sounds unusual, it is, but because of that, it turns heads, it gets compliments, and this one lasts all day. It smells like Nishani's Ani, which is a ginger citrus cake. Telling you, it smells amazing, and because of that, it gets compliments. It's called Spectre Ghost by French Avenue. This didn't get much light because not many people were talking about French Avenue. It smells like Nishani's Ani. Longevity of this is damn near the entire day. For the price, you cannot go wrong. Ladies and gentlemen have bought this and Ani off of me. Ani is a really good fragrance. This is the closest thing out there to it. Very unique as well. Next one is called Amber Empire. Amber Empire smells like Clive Christian Blonde Amber, a $500 fragrance, which smells like a super rich, vanillic, sweet style of ambers that doesn't smell like cakey sweet, right? You're talking about a resinous style of sweetness, which is way more naturalistic, not nearly as like a saccharin or a fructose style of sweetness. It's got a dense, warm, woody base to it as well as these dried fruits. So it has a molasses-like sweetness that doesn't go too cloying or too honeyed. To cut it all out, it's got this white tobacco note, which in my opinion, livens things up and cuts through a lot of that sweetness and gives it a nice balanced dose, along with some of the woods in the fragrance. This is $50 versus $500. It's also higher dose and concentration. It's not as light or airy, but it is definitely close. You get a super rich concentrated version of something that's $500, man. Also, in my opinion, it's more masculine leaning, but ladies who like the resins, you potentially could get away with that. Don't take it as like unisex. Last but not least, when I think the fall time, I think sweets, I think bakery, I think coffee. And this is called Naughty Dates. This stuff smells like date pudding from Dubai. I created this after my obsession for date pudding, and the wonderful perfumer, Carolyn, who put this together, made something that's photorealistic, wearable, more importantly, and also long-lasting as shit, bro. And that's the most important thing, is wearability. Extremely unique and addicting as fudge. Dates, honey, coffee, that's the heart of this fragrance. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the sexiest Middle Eastern fragrances you can get on the market to date, and some of the newest ones. And another thing, have some of you never heard of this as well? Let me know in the comments section. While you're down there, make sure to leave a like, and more importantly, hit that subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.